What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here once again with Game 6 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. The road team has won every single game in this series, but back here at Wrigley, the Cubs are looking to change that trend and hopefully win it all. As of right now, it looks like the Angels are in favor of winning this since the road team has won every single one, but since the Cubs have been playing hot baseball lately, as you saw, there was 2 games yesterday. Go check them out in the playlist and down below in the description. You take a look at the lineups for the Angels, and you see right here, right now, we have Jake Arrieta giving up a nice, solid hit to Josh Hamilton right here, but it's a sacrifice fly as it's going to be Jose Reyes coming around to score, and the Angels have an early 1-0 lead. But we have Addison Russell. This guy named Addison Russell, he has been the hottest player on the planet in this game right now, and he just proves himself again by hitting it into left field over the wall for a nice equalizer, I should say. And that is a 1-1 game now, as, you can't stop Addison Russell from hitting the ball. You really can't. He's been on a tear this entire postseason. He's been hitting, 400? This entire postseason, he's been hitting 500 in the World Series. Incredible numbers from Addison Russell. If only I could get that out of a Jorge Soler, Anthony Rizzo, or Chris Bryant, the core guys. But later on, we have Josh Hamilton once again taking this one out. That's his 3-run home run. Jake Arrieta is not pitching his best today. We needed him to pitch his best, but now it's 4-1, as now the Cubs are starting to fall behind. Here is Anthony Rizzo at the plate, and he gets this one just past Albert Pujols, and that is going to plate home a run. But Chris Bryant got a little too aggressive, and he is out at third on the nice throw by Kyle Calhoun. So, again, Josh Hamilton at the plate again. And this time, it's a no-doubt shot. That is a grand slam to Josh Hamilton. And now the Angels have an 8-2 lead. So now the Cubs are starting to fall apart here at the seams. We had to pull Jake Arrieta, and he didn't even pitch 4 complete innings. So now here in the fourth, Jorge Soler slaps this one in the left. And finally, he gets off the schneid here as he hits himself one over the wall. He says, I'll have what Addison's having. And now the Cubs have it down to 8-3. So a little bit at a time. We don't have to get it all back at once, obviously, because we're down by more than 4 runs. So we can't get it all back at once. But take it a little bit out of a time, I'll be happy with that. So Anthony Rizzo gets an RBI double right here, making it 8-4. So now we're in striking distance, at least for a grand slam opportunity to at least tie the game. But later on, the Angels do get another one here from, I think that is Casey McGee, as Jose Reyes comes around to score. It is now 9-4. So the Angels are starting to look like they could possibly pull away, but Javier Baez says, I'll have what they're having as well. And he gets himself a 2-run home run as well. So now it's 9-6. So the Cubs are chipping away at this lead little by little, inning by inning. It kind of demoralizes the pitching staff. And, Garrett Richards has not pitched the greatest game either. And Jake Arrieta has not either. So, both pitching matchups today were not as advertised. So we do get out of that one. Andres Cortez pitched a great inning right there. So now here in the 7th, Kyle Schwarber taking this one to deep left center. And we're going to try and get one to come around to score as Anthony Rizzo runs the red light. A good throw by Jose Reyes is offline. Actually, it's not a good throw at all, as that is, like I said, offline. And now it's 9-7. So Kyle Schwarber gets himself a nice 2-bag RBI. So, oh my goodness, Miguel Montero, who has also been on a tear, continues his rampage and hits another home run, giving the Cubs a 10-9 lead. This is absurd, ladies and gentlemen. Later on in the inning, Arizmendi Alcantara. Remember this guy, ladies and gentlemen, because he just hits one deep to right. And this one, it could be, it should be, it will be, and it is a home run. Another one. Arizmendi Alcantara, who came in to pinch hit for the pitcher Andres Cortez, hits one over the wall. Not known for his power, but man, he got a good one right there to hit over the wall. And now it's 12-9. But later on in the 9th, it gets pretty intense. Jason Mott on the mound. He has been kind of iffy this postseason. He gets Casey McGee to strike out. Right here we go to the 9th. Again, Mike Trout, see you later. 1 down. 2 to go until the Cubs are world champions. Again, pop-up right here. Or no, this one gets through the infield. Base hit for Josh Hamilton. So now, 1 on. Not potentially a huge threat yet, but we don't want it to get any worse. So we get a nice one right here to pop up to Chris Bryant. And now the Cubs, for the first time in 108 years, could be going to win the World Series. The pitch from Mott. Swing and a miss, and the Chicago Cubs have won the World Series for the first time since 1908. The Cubs, Jason Mott, has saved the Cubs from utter destruction and brings the Cubs their first World Championship for the first time in over a century. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 108 years, and this Cubs team has done it. We almost did it last year in the franchise. We came up short. This time we said we need to finish the deal, and we did. Let me know who you think should be World Series MVP in the comment section below. I honestly think it's Addison Russell. But if you... Miguel Montero certainly puts up a good case. Jason Mott as well. He's performed well here in the World Series. And, you know, everybody who has, you know, been doing so great in this postseason, you know, leave your comments on those guys. This was such a fantastic series. It lasted 6 games, and now the Cubs are world champions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do have a brief, a little something to say at the end about the upcoming franchise for MLB 16, the show, so stay in tune for that. But until then, you know who I am. The Cubs are world champions. Alright guys, what's up? My name is Sin with Vengeance, and you can just call me Sin if you'd like. But if you are watching this far into the video, you just witnessed Game 6 of the World Series where the Cubs ended up winning the World Series. Yes, I'm a Cubs fan too, so it's kind of like, man, I wish this would happen in real life. But nonetheless, we are wrapping up this series. But regarding MLB 16, the show, I am doing the Baltimore Orioles for those who don't know. So if you guys aren't a fan of the Orioles, I'm sorry. I thought that would be an interesting team to run with. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot of progress being done with the Orioles. They have a lot of pitching needs. They had some really good hitters, just not enough pitching, I think. And that was one of my strengths in MLB 15, the show. Obviously, that wasn't one of my strengths in Game 5. The hitting came through in that one, but who knows? So I'm going to propose this to you guys with the fact that you can use the Operation Sports rosters in MLB 16, the show, off of MLB 15, the show. They have them they have them up to date as of the current day of March 24th of this year. The problem is, would you guys mind me say download the rosters on MLB 15, start my Orioles franchise on MLB 16, the show, but with just a different schedule? Or would you rather have me wait till some legitimate rosters come out, have me play the actual schedule, and just go from there? Obviously, I might get a lot of mixed comments, but that's why I'm asking you guys, because I'm kind of torn about it myself. It would be nice to start the franchise day 1, but if you guys are upset that I may not be playing the Twins per se, like the Orioles playing the Twins opening day, that's completely understandable as well. So I'm leaving it into your hands. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see me start at day 1, or would you rather have me wait a couple of weeks or days, depending on, you know, which roster or which schedule? If you're like kind of, I don't know, you want to see the schedule played out, like if you want to see me play the Twins or whatever on opening day, or, you know, the actual NL teams that they face this year. It really all depends. So it's kind of hard to pick. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. Which one do you want to see? Leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys have shown me on this series, MLB 15, the show, Chicago Cubs franchise. It was one of my favorite franchises, and it ended off in such a story tale. It was like a fairy tale ending. Well, may not be so fairy tale this year. The Cubs, I'll be honest real quick. Little side note, little disclaimer, if you will. I honestly do think the Cubs have what it takes to win it this year. They got a great team. Probably the happiest I've been as a Cubs fan in quite some time. Last year was really happy for me. I wasn't expecting them to do good, but I mean, last year, they were so young, and everybody was like, "Oh man, they're probably gonna win like 85 games tops," and they ended up winning 97. So, and their team's just getting better. So, it gives me hope. So, I'm not saying they're gonna win it all, but they have a really good chance. Just saying. But until next time, my name is Tim with Vengeance. If you guys enjoyed the series of the Chicago Cubs franchise, hey, if you want to watch it from start to finish, from the very first video to now, go right ahead. There's a playlist in the description. There's, all sorts of videos that I have on here. Go check them out and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're excited for the Baltimore Orioles franchise, please drop a like. It really means a lot. But until next time, my name is Tim with Vengeance. I'm out. Peace.